What's up, everybody? It's Golden Eagle Eye here with some more 1v1 ranked Catan, and you can see that this season has 16 days left, and we're sitting at approaching the top 9,000. Again, this season we're just kind of getting back into the swing of things, and then we'll hit the next season strong. So hopefully we can progress there. But we're sitting at a nice little 62.5% win record after 40 games. So we're pretty happy with that. But yeah, let's get into the game. All right, and here we are, and we've got the second pick. And yeah, kind of another gross board, although it might not be horrible for us going second. Obviously, we're looking at the 9-5-10, probably gets taken. 8-3-4, this actually 8-3-4 might not be bad, so what do we do? I think it's something like 8-10, 8-4-3. I mean, there's not a lot of good wheat. I mean, this ore is kind of tough. I mean, we definitely want to start. Yeah, this is kind of brutal. I mean, you got 6-4-3 here as well. There's just not enough wheat for me. So I'm thinking it is the 8-10 with the 8-4-3. We block Ayrton here from getting onto this 8-10-3. I mean, they need the sheep, so what do they go? 6-4-3? So it's kind of tough. They don't get a ton of wheat. I mean, they could go something like, yeah. We'll just point up here. And then, yeah, what do they do? I mean, I guess they could go 5-9-10, 5-9-10. I mean, they need wheat and they need sheep, so I'm thinking maybe they go here and try and race us to this 8-10 spot, but I think that's fine if they get it. I think just take this. Is there a world that they take the 6-4-11 and work their way to the sheep? Maybe. I think we point right either way. They probably take... Okay, they do take that, so... We'll see what happens here. Not a lot of sheep for that, or not a lot of wheat for them. That's a big 5, though. We're looking for these 8s to do some work. And... yeah, we want the city as soon as possible. I don't love our setup. I don't necessarily love theirs either, but I really, this will be a tough one for us. It's fine, we hold. I mean, the 5s are kind of popping off, so yeah, I think at this point we just buy the dev. Knight is, Man, those 5s are going crazy. We might be in trouble here. They've got to be pretty close to a city. That 3's rolled at least once. I don't want to port all our wheat here. This is very risky. Oh man, I don't want to port the wheat. I mean, do we just pop? Okay, your or plenty isn't that bad. 110 gets us onto that 6. Honestly, 110 even gives us the plow, which we probably no longer have after that 9. Do we just plow? We technically have it, and we've got the knight in hand. I think maybe that's what we do. I don't love it, but it prevents them from doubling up on the wheat. It clears our hand. And now it's got to be silly. That's a misplay by me. We should have waited. Oh, the knight. That's a big misplay by us. Oh, man. Was that even that beneficial? Maybe we should have just went 8-3. And those 5s are just going crazy. Yeah, that's probably a misplay by us. I mean, it does get us onto the 6. It would have been better to get onto this 6. I mean, we still have that, but... Oh, man. It's a big 7 out for them. I assume they still have the settle on the 8-3. And obviously now we get blocked. They take our wood, which is not great. I mean, yeah. So... I mean, I guess we just protect them from that. But they do... non-knight? 2 non-knights? Interesting. Big blocks. That 5 is going insane. I think we just build another road up here. Take that settle spot. Big 3 for both of us. So now, what are we blocking? Wow, there's the city. I think we hold. We just hope for another 8 here. And then... do we just get the easy settle up here? I mean, we do have road. Yeah, let's get the extra wood and wheat. Oh, man. That's annoying. Maybe we should have just popped there. I mean, we're holding out for the city, obviously. That's very annoying, though. Alright, well, 1 mono's out. I think we pop. So there's a 4. Oh, man. So an 8, a 3, a 4 all gives us the city. We have the settle. I think we just settle. Double up that 4. Crazy that this guy's pulled 3 non-knights. And what are we blocking here? I guess that 10. And then... guess we just extend. I assume a knight gets played here. Yeah. That sucks, man. Put it back on that 5. Oh. Whatever. I think we just need to stay ahead in the night game here. I think we're in trouble here. That's big. I think we can hold here. I don't think they have another knight. Put it back on the 10. I mean, obviously, I guess we just port for now. Extend our road. I think it's gotta be on the 8 just to match at least the ore production. It's tough, man. I mean, we'd still have a knight left over if we didn't play that silly one earlier. That 5 is just killer. I mean, we're hanging in there. That's a huge block for them, though. We needed that. At least we can just settle. Also, we're not on a port other than the brick port, right? That 8 gets blocked again. We almost need to get onto like this 3-1 up here. But now we need another city, obviously. I think we just bolster this 10 a bit more for our next city. I think we gotta get... That's tough. Oh, man. We needed a knight. Oh. Oh, that just hurts. I mean, what do we even do here? Kinda, it's just a rough board. I mean, at least the 8's unblocked now, but do they pull an aggressive knight? Oh, like, what do they have? VPs? We've taken 2 year of plenties. There's already been 1 monopoly. Obviously, we've got 1 road builder. They've got at least 2 non-knights. So I'm assuming those are VPs, so they're on 11. There's the aggressive knights. So annoying, man. And now they're probably taking army next turn. We can't even really catch them on road now. Right? So, I think we're not going to give them the satisfaction of we're not going to give them the satisfaction. I can build 5 more roads. Damn, we're just a wood short. We need a wood or a... Oh, man. Do we gamble here? We need a wood or a brick. Can they build 2 more roads? They cannot. Wood or brick? Wood or brick? We get the wheat. Unbelievable. I mean, we have to do it, right? And whatever. Okay. So that's something. At least we've secured road. But the only problem is we only literally have this settle spot, right? So like, we just don't have enough. Like now it's just we're stuck. It's 100% dev game. There's one VP, but we need three more points, right? Obviously, there's still city and all that, but let's just empty the deck. Man, okay. What are we playing here? 10? Okay, I mean, we're not out of it. Can they win? Yeah, man. GG's. Yeah, they had 4 VPs. Just unlucky. Unlucky. I mean, if we last one more round, you know, we take back Army and then what? Try and City, but yeah, that was tough one for us, but it is what it is. Let's get into the next one. Alright, so here we are back, and we've got the first pick this time, and I'm kind of looking at 964 to start. There's some decent spots on the way back. 8-5-10, 965. I mean, they probably take 8-5-10 with the 8-4-3. So for us, you know, what are we looking at? Maybe we take 10-11-3 and build into the 8-10-5. Since we get the free road. I mean, it really depends on what they take, but I think we take the highest or the highest sheep, and obviously the wheat. And I mean, yeah, do they? It's really difficult to say what they take, which is problematic for us because where do we go? I mean, do we point right? It's too risky with all those moves, so I think we just point left here. It's just too risky. They could take any combination of these. Where is the wood port here? Where's the wheat port? Over here. So, yeah, be interesting to see what they do. I don't love it either way. Okay. Interesting. So they're playing without the ore. And they have a lot of games played with a 50% win record. Yeah, they've played a ton of games, almost 1,000 games in 1v1. So they're a decent player. I just feel like that's tough. I mean, yeah, they've got the road building materials and all of that, but I think we just cut them off here. And now we've got access to all this. They're playing without the ore is dangerous, but they can expand. But I mean, our priority is obviously getting this 8-4-3. So that's a big 10. Obviously, we need an 11 and a 6, right? I mean, if we don't get this spot, it'll be interesting. But other than that, I mean, we should be okay. There's the 11, so now we just need the 6. Just need the 6 to roll here. Man. I mean, very curious. They're not anywhere really near the wheat port. They're not pointing towards the wheat port. I don't know. You're on the 6. Like, you can't double up on anything here. So you're like, is that wood port all that good? Yeah, it looks like they're just probably quitting, which is like, I don't know. If you're going to quit, just resign, please. Don't make me wait. Hopefully it's just a disconnect. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a tough game. Okay, so they do come back. That's nice. It'll be a tough game for them, though, I think. We'll see. We still need the 6 to roll, though, man. Unbelievable. I think we just build the road. There's the 6. So now we're kind of unblockable, other than the 10 or the 11. But we pretty good spot here. And honestly, now we're almost kind of looking at doubling up on this 4 and getting to the wheat port with us being on the 6 and the 8. And it's easy connect for us here. We got the 3 to 1. I mean, oof. I mean, it is what it is. We kind of have to settle. But yeah, I think we're in a good spot here now. Good spot. I just don't know, like, what are they doing here? Where do they go from here? I mean, they've got this expansion, which is like, eh. I guess it works for them once they get on the wood port, but like, man, they're just so far behind. So now, all we need is a 6 or an 8, and we're citying. Beautiful. So, what are we citying first? Probably, I guess it's just 694. I mean, it would be nice to even double up on here just for the road building materials. Maybe that's the play. Just to increase our ability to expand quicker. I think that's the play. We still have an ore left over. There we go. So now we just need a clutch 10. Yeah, I don't know if those were misclicks. Like, I just don't know the idea behind this. So they're finally on the ore. Oof, and the bot chooses there. I mean, I'm not sure what that's doing for them. I think it's fine to buy a dev here. I feel like a 7 hasn't rolled in at all, which it hasn't, so. Yeah, we might get a resign here now. I think it's fine to just build the roads. Secure that spot. Seven here would be annoying. Okay, so they're not coming back, so we should get a resign here. I think it's like 100 seconds or something like that. There we go. Okay, so a nice quick and easy one. And we get into, what is this, Platinum 2 now? So that's very nice for us. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's tough playing this. Obviously, the road building and settling, it's a viable option, but it's really tough without the ore. And just you even so late to get on that 3, and then again it's only a 3, so yeah, I don't know if I understand that strategy, but GG's for us. And even if they didn't leave, and we would have won that for sure, right? So good for us. All right, well, let's get in one more here. All right, so here's our third game, and a decent board for us going second. I'm looking at something like 8-4-3 is probably available, 6-5-11 with like the 9-5-10. I mean, it depends what they do. They probably take something like one of these. I don't know. Maybe they even go 6-5-11. I mean, if they do, what are we taking? Wow. I mean, do we just go full-blown or wheat sheep here? You know? Even though the sheep's not that great. But like getting on to the 8 and the 6 and the 5 and the 4. We do get the 11 and a 3. I mean, honestly, the road building materials aren't great. Like, what are we gonna do? Get on the 8-10? 9-5-10? What does that really do for us? Like, okay, it gets us a little bit of wood, but like, so what? You know, the extra sheep is nice. They probably take one of these two to get their sheep and wheat. The question is, which one is it, right? It would be very nice. I guess what we're hoping for here is a road builder. And let's try and get onto the 6 of wheat, I guess. Like, what do they do here? They gotta be taking some of these. We'll see. It's kind of risky. It's obviously pure or wheat sheep with not the best sheep. But at least we're on 2 tiles, right? We're on the 3 and the 11. So if we're relying on just like the 11 or the 3, that would be very tough, but we kind of have both. Once they get up here, that'll be very scary for us. Interesting, so they're probably trying to race us through here, or like get down to the 8-10. I'm not sure. So we need these 8s and 6s to start popping here. That's what we need. 3's nice, there's an 8. So we need another 8 or 6. Oh man. They already have a dev. And I don't want to risk getting rolls and then 7ing out on my turn. So I think we just take the city. And maybe there's an aggressive knight or whatever, but... The rationale here is that we share this 5, right? I don't necessarily want to city up on the 4 and get that blocked. So another clutch 11 there. So a 6 and an 8 would be huge. I think it's fine to dev here. Mono is huge. We lose the wheat, which is not ideal. It's like, okay. We get it off right after. That's beautiful. And a clutch 6 there. I almost wonder if it is just getting another dev and hope for a knight and protect ourselves. But do they do an aggressive knight here? Like, they didn't before. I think it's fine to hold. Like, we really want this other city. And then we're pretty much unblockable, right? What I'm worried about is a mono here. I think that's fine. 1-6 still gets us the city. I'm still kind of worried about the mono. You have plenty. That's fine. Okay. So at least now they're robbable. That's big. Very big. And now it's just pure dev game. Huge. Very huge. Okay. We need a road builder. You're plenty. I think it's the 8. There's the road builder. I mean, where are we roading to? Is it just 11-4, 6-3? Is it? I'm not really sure where we're roading to. Thing is, like, what do they block? Okay. Do I still block the 8? I mean, the 10 is kind of gnarly. But they still have access to wood. I think it is still the 8. Big block. Guess it's the 4 now. And we probably get stolen from here. A road builder. Okay. So if we get a sheep here, we probably road build and port the ore. Again, though, where are we going to? Maybe it is here, just for a little bit of wood. And obviously the increase to 9. Or do we just triple up on the 6? Maybe that's the way. And cut him off of that. I think that's what we do. Block him out of that 6. Clears our hand. I know the 6 is very deadly. Big block on the 4. Get that 11 juiced up. And that 12. That 12 rolls is kind of clutch. I think it might be the 9 here, honestly. Just prevent them from getting devs, right? Gets us another dev. Your plenty's kind of nice. Big 12. Big 12. Okay, I think... I mean, road is technically still in play. Ugh, it's kind of gross though. I don't know if I want to do that. We'll just hold. Big blocks. Okay, glad we held there. You're plenty for 2 wheat. We settle and buy another dev. They stealing more here. Oh no, they get the sheep, so not even super valuable. Kind of crazy. I feel like the game is still in the balance. We need to get to this 3-1. Big 5. Huge. Oh. This city doesn't do a whole heck of a lot for us. Wow, 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 wow. Just buy another dev. Okay, there's a VP. I mean, we're looking for like an 11 and a 10 to roll or something so we can mono the wood. That's tough. Just put it back on the 9. I think we just hold. So there's the 10. Let's see what they do with it. Nothing. Beautiful. So that's definitely a mono. We're just 4-1 for a brick and wait for a wheat. Very annoying. Well, 6s are deadly. Oh, we definitely could have taken this settle spot from them. I don't think we still can, though. That's very annoying. I mean, had I known that, right? How much ore do they have? I feel like it's not that much. I don't think it's that much. Hold is fine. There's one. Maybe they have a decent amount. Okay, big blocks. I mean, do we just connect here for a road? Let's see what they do here. They might resign. I mean, they are getting absolutely pummeled. Wow. Yeah, let's just mono the ore. There we go. All right, well, 2 out of 3. That second game, I feel like we had another game, a session like that a few days ago where We won, lost, won, and I guess this time we lost the first one. And that was just a tough board to play on. But yeah, this one, I think, yeah, or wheat sheep. Even when the other player has road building, I mean, very tough to overcome that. I mean, we kept their materials blocked like the whole game. We only got the 2 VPs, which is kind of nutty. I'm guessing that they had the other 2. Is that what they had? Yeah, so tough breaks for them, right? If they had a bit more utility, you know, it is what it is. But very tough to overcome the or wheat sheep game. And honestly, you know, us blocking the 9 and that 8, I mean, even their road building, they couldn't do a lot of. And obviously getting those 2 monopolies were clutch because they rolled 10 back-to-back turns there, and we were able to just steal like 6 of them, right? So very tough for them to come back on. But yeah, that's very awesome for us. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, y'all.